Alright, here's a quick video on how to upload your mailing list and also how to create postcards with Click2mail. I always use the Mailing Online Classic. Not a big fan of the Pro yet. I just need to sit down and kind of figure out what the Pro mailing exactly is and how to do it. So right now I always use the Classic mailing. So this is where you come when you log right in. Now the first thing I like to do is the first thing you want to do is upload your mailing list. So what I do is click on my account, go to Classic Assets, and go to Mailing List. So it should take just a couple seconds to load. And what you want to do here, this is a brand new account here, upload your mailing list. So then you choose your file. I'll find where I stuck the one I'm going to upload, Crystal Lake Vacants. So then you just hit upload. They want it in a CVS file. And then what you're going to have to do is kind of make sure you have this section right. Otherwise, your mailing is going to go out to whoever. So you want to make sure you have the motivated seller name right there, name of who it's going to. And then down here, it'll sometimes autofill property address, property city. What we want is motivated seller address. So we want the motivated seller address or the mailing address. We don't want the property address. So then we can get rid of that one. And you can see it gets edited up here. So motivated seller address. And then we want the motivated seller city, motivated seller state, motivated seller zip code. That way we make sure that it goes to the actual motivated seller's address and not the property address. Then it'll automatically get returned. So once you have that correct, you look up here and it looks like it's okay. Hit done. And then it'll bring you to another screen here, and it'll say standard addresses 44, so you should be good. There are no non-standard. Non-standard is just that if they see something that looks like it might not be deliverable, I always just send to most of the non-standards. I briefly go through them and check them. So there you go. Now you have your mailing list. Now the next step is you want to go back home. So I just click on this Click2mail icon, and then you want to go to Mailing Classic. Now here's where it comes up. This is the Mailing Classic section. Now if you already have existing postcards that you've done, they'll be down here. You can see here's my vacant house postcard. Here's another one. I just copied that. So what I usually do is I create kind of a master postcard like this one, and then when I'm going to create a new one, I just do copy this document, and then you see right here, here's a new one, the same document, just copied, and then I click on edit this document. Now Click2mail can be a little tricky when editing. It's definitely a little different. Now here's kind of the basic idea. What I have is I have a text box up here, I have a text box here, I have a text box here, and I have a text box here. And to insert new text boxes, because you want to kind of have them in different sections. If you have just one text box and you start to make them bigger, smaller, make the words bigger, smaller, it gets jumbled, and it just doesn't come out right, and it'll be very, very frustrating for a while. So as you can see, we can probably raise that up just a little bit there. Now, to edit these, just click on here, pretty much click inside them, and then you'll be able to edit. So what we want to do, the first thing I'm going to want to do is, I'll save this real quick, is make sure my mail merge, the list that I just uploaded, I'm able to mail merge the property. So click on use mail merge, and it'll take a minute, and it'll bring up the property you want. Someday it will. See, there we go. So we have one list uploaded to this thing, Crystal Lake. So there it is, Crystal Lake. That's what we want to mail merge. So what I like to do is I like to mail merge addresses in here. So you can go to insert, and you can insert a mail merge field. And we want to insert in here the property address. We'll probably, so we put, property address, and then you want to edit this. So it's because when you just stick it in, it comes out as black. So you want to put that in as white. And I like to use the Arial font, kind of as a clean looking font. So there we go. Now we have the property address in there. Then when you upload your list, as we go on, it'll automatically be uploaded. Now if you want to edit anything like name on here, spelled something wrong, you can just go in here, edit it, hit save. Same thing here. If you want to edit a phone number, just go in here and then edit that, click save. Same thing in here. Now, and make sure you save it. If you want to change the different colors, this one, it's going to be black and white, so just one color. I personally like to always use yellow. It seems like, even personally, when I get a yellow postcard in the mail, it attracts me more than black and white. And I've gotten my best response from black and white, or from yellow. So, and you also want to select first class mail, cost estimate. You can do a cost estimate. If we do 1,000 here, there will be our cost estimate, about $450. Now you also can go down here and change the view, edit address, this is your returned address. So you can go in here, set it as default, add address, whatever you want to do. So you make sure you have it going to the post office box you want when they're returned, or whatever address you want. So it's not your personal address. Now you click up here to check out the other side. Click up here, and then you can see here, I like to do the same thing here. Here's a separate text box, like a nice big urgent notice on that side. You can kind of do whatever you want on this, flip this card over, and then you're going to want to mail merge this section too. So we'll insert property address. I like to have the property address in there, and then I want to go to Arial font and then save that. So then there you go, you have the property address. You can also edit your phone number in there, then save it. You can also change the font size if you want it bigger or smaller. And then remember, down here, if you're a licensed realtor, you always want to disclose that you're a licensed realtor and you're looking to purchase property. Personally, this is not a solicitation to list property, etc., etc. Kind of whatever you want to put in there. So there you go. Then the next step is you go to preview. As you can see, this is really, once you kind of figure it out, it's really simple. So then there's your preview. You can make it bigger, make sure that looks right. Make sure it's kind of what you want and what you're going for. And then next thing, you'll select your mailing list. So you should upload all your mailing lists here. You'll select the one that you want to mail to. So then click on that, and then you're going to go to proof. They want to make sure that, okay, does this look okay? And then you can see here, what you want to check is, did it mail merge right? Did that property address go up in there? So as you can see, intention, I want to buy your property at whatever, court, make you a fair cash offer, all that looks right. That mail merge right. And then you also want to check, you'll go in there, check and make sure that the mailing address looks correct in there. And then also you can check your return address in there. So then once you have proofed it, you can go to the next step, and that is payment. You can set, as you can see here, we're sending off 44. You can select the day that you want it to send. I always select the soonest day they can send, because they'll get it out usually 4 days. So then there you go. You can see the quantity, first class stamp. That's your price per stamp. And then your production cost, about 20 cents per postcard. So then you can see there, for 44 postcards, you're going to spend about 21 bucks. So then you can see, okay, there's kind of all your information, copy of vacant house postcard. Then next you're going to hit confirm. And what that's going to do is just take you to the shopping cart, or this page here, and then you just proceed to your shopping cart, and you can make a payment, or you can create another list, also another mailing. Say you want to send 50 to vacant houses, 50 to absentee owners, 50 to probate or something like that. So you can create your different lists and then pay for them all one at a time. So that's all you really have to do for Click2mail. If you have any questions whatsoever, Click2mail support is awesome, or YouTube different videos. Thank you and have a good day.